So at the moment, DC fans are absolutely eating. I mean, look at me, bro. Oh, you can tell I'm eating a little bit too much because I definitely need to lose a little bit of weight. But DC, they're cooking too much good food right now. We got a freaking chicken parm over here. We got an elite pizza they're currently cooking, and most of it is, of course, all being done right now by James Gunn and Peter Safran. Again, not only did Superman just come out and was absolutely hectic, I mean, I recently just made a review about that on the channel for those of you who haven't seen. We've been getting a ton of leaks and a ton of new information to do with not only the DCU and, of course, Batman, but an Elseworlds project that I'm very much looking forward to, which is obviously Matt Reeves' The Batman Part 2. Again, for those of you who didn't know, the Batman 2 script recently just got done by Matt Reeves. He shared a photo on his Instagram account confirming it had been done. And as we know, James Gunn now has just confirmed he has officially read the script, with him saying that it's great. I mean, what could we expect anything less from Matt Reeves? This is the guy that made The Batman, my all-time favorite Batman movie and one of my all-time favorite movies in general, and of course made, you know, Dawn and War for the Planet of the Apes, which are two of my all-time favorite movies as well. Again, Matt Reeves consistently cooks, and anyone who was looking down on him, man, they should be ashamed of themselves, bro, because this shit is gonna be cracked. And yeah, as we know, James Gunn is just reconfirming that it of course is. Again, some other things to do with the Matt Reeves Batman universe. He actually, there was a report that came out that actually said that the Clayface movie was originally supposed to be in Matt Reeves' Batman universe, but that has been changed to the DCU. Again, I'm going to be making a separate video on all the leaks we have heard about that, because there is just so much. It is absolutely crazy how much Clayface leaks have been coming out as of late. But again, going a little bit away from the Elseworlds, you know, Batman 2 movie, back to the DCU, it has been confirmed by James Gunn that he expects to read 2 scripts for Batman in the upcoming months. Again, as we know, he did just read the Batman 2, so that's one of them. But the other script he's reportedly said to read is going to be the Brave and the Bold movie, which some people are expecting that script to potentially be done by, you know, September or so, and then James Gunn will be, you know, reading it very shortly after. And I think probably around, you know, after Christmas this year, I think maybe early January next year, I think very early pre-production will be beginning on the Brave and the Bold filming. And for those of you who don't know what the Brave and the Bold film is, those of you who are watching this video that have never heard of it, again, essentially, this is going to be the Batman movie, the first Batman movie in James Gunn's DC universe. So this is going to have nothing to do with Robert Pattinson's Batman. It's going to be a completely different Batman. And basically, this Batman is going to coexist with, you know, characters like Superman, characters like Supergirl, and will just not be related to Robert Pattinson's Batman, who is existing in his own world, which is being done by Matt Reeves. Again, this Batman is being said to be a little bit of an older Batman. He's going to have a son in this film by the name of Damian Wayne, who he of course turns into Robin. Now, as we know, the Batman 2 is scheduled for an end of 2027 release date. And if we look at how James Gunn made Superman, Superman was a 2-year project, and that's what it's said to be like for most DC films. Again, James Gunn really wants to reiterate that he wants to give time to his editing team, you know, to his designers and all of the above to work on his films. Again, it took him a couple of months to write Superman. It took him a couple months to cast Superman, all of the above. But after he got done with filming Superman, which took him 5 months, it actually has been well over a year since that happened for the editors to, of course, work their magic and make sure the CGI is absolutely perfection. Again, I think Supergirl was wrapped filming like 4 or 5 months ago or something crazy like that. And it's going to be releasing, you know, mid next year, giving the editing team really over a year to, of course, edit that film. Again, that's what I think they're going to be doing with the Brave and the Bold film. I think early pre-production, you know, casting and whatnot will start in early 2026. I wouldn't be surprised if mid towards the end of 2026 they started filming it. I think they'll start filming it maybe end of 2026. And I wouldn't be surprised if they, of course, give the editors, you know, well over a year to make this thing happen. Again, them being able to do this should separate it from, of course, the Batman 2. So in my opinion, if they start filming Brave and the Bold end of 2026 and they, of course, you know, filming that for 5 to 6 months, very similar time that it took for Superman, realistically, that means that it should be done filming by mid-2027, giving them what I'm going to assume is a year to, of course, edit the film. Giving them a year to edit the film also is exactly what they're doing with the other films, but also means that this film will release a year after the Batman 2, meaning that we're not going to be getting 2 Batman movies within like 6 months of each other or something crazy like that. No, I think what will happen is we're going to get the Batman 2 end of, you know, 2027, and I wouldn't be surprised if we get the Brave and the Bold movie end of 2028. Again, that's how I think they're going to do it. And if some of you guys are sitting there thinking, well, end of 2028 sounds like a while away, it's really not, because I said the same thing at the end of 2023 when all the Superman stuff was happening. And I mean, look at us now. The Superman movie really snuck up on me, and here it is, and I finally got to watch it, and it was so awesome. The reality is that even though this film will be coming out, you know, end of 2028, they will be done filming it by, as I said, probably midway through end of 2027. It's exactly what they did with Superman movie. They gave their editors a year and a bit more to, of course, you know, finish it. They gave the cast a couple months before the film came out to, of course, go and advertise it and market it and do a bunch of interviews and whatnot for it. And I think this is what they're going to do with the Brave and the Bold. So even though the movie, end of 2028, sounds like a long way away, we're probably going to be getting, I think, casting announcement for the Batman and whatnot, probably, again, early 2026. I think pre-production is going to start on this film probably early 2026. And it's also like, we could still be seeing this Brave and the Bold Batman in the Clayface movie. You know, maybe a little cameo, whatever it might be. But whoever they cast for this film will potentially, I think, be in this Clayface movie in maybe some little small role or a cameo or whatever it might be. Maybe like a boogeyman figure. And I think that is absolutely awesome. And I'm so excited for that. Again, we really don't know much about the Brave and the Bold just yet. Besides, James Gunn did say, though, that the Batman in Brave and the Bold will not be wearing trunks, which I'm not disappointed about. I mean, the reason Superman wears trunks is because it's such a staple to his character, and he wants kids to think he looks silly, and that's why they did it for the new movie. But Batman, it really doesn't make any sense. Again, I do hope, though, they give him a really cool utility belt that I would love for to be yellow. I think we really need a suit very similar to this, you know, a couple of posts that I've been seeing and design concepts that have the blue cowl, the blue parts on his arms, a yellow utility belt, a silver suit, maybe something like that. I would really love for them to go and move away from the black on black suits that we've been seeing in literally every single Batman movie. I would love for them to do a little bit different. I mean, the yellow logo, I know technically that was Michael Keaton's logo or whatever. I just think they should bring it back, man, and do something very similar. Have a yellow logo, maybe a different bat symbol on his chest. That would be so awesome. I know it would be a little bit campy, maybe a little bit cringe to some, but in my opinion, this is the direction that they should go down, and I would absolutely love to see it, and I really do hope we get it. So again, I'm very interested to hear all of your thoughts and opinions on this in the comments section down below. Are you guys excited for the new Batman sequel? Are you excited for the Brave and the Bold movie? When do you think that's going to come out? All of the above. Again, I'd very much like to know your thoughts and opinions down below. Subscribe to my sports channel, which is also be getting linked down below. Follow me on Instagram as well, and I'll be seeing you guys next time. Goodbye.